Today I'm out at the Exoplex and we're going to be rebuilding a wooden spiral staircase. That right there. Let's get started. This is what I'm replacing. I'm going to reuse the all thread over there. It's about 38 inches wide, 2 feet tall. The space in between is a 2x2, and that's been quite the challenge for a lot of drivers. So we're going to tighten that up a little bit, add some steps, and pretty much just try to rebuild this and make it a little bit better, maybe a little easier, but still got some kind of a challenge. So let's get started. And this is my wood, 10 feet long. That is a 1x6x10, because I could fit more cuts into that and make more use of the wood versus an 8-footer. And these will be my separators and possible legs. So I've got to start measuring, cutting, and doing some drilling. Before I get started, I've got to let you know I am using power drills, a nail gun, and a skill saw. If you're watching this video and you haven't built anything like this or used any of this type of equipment, you're unsure of yourself, don't just go out and credit card buy all this stuff or whatever and start building. Take some time and learn how to use it, learn how to be safe. Drill. This thing can tear you up bad. This can hurt and kill you. You've got to be careful with this thing. This right here, this can take off a limb in a split second. So safety is a #1 concern when it comes to building like this. These aren't actually DOT or OSHA approved safety glasses, but they're going to be fine for what I'm doing here. If I was cutting into metal or something like that, absolutely would have the actual shield on and all that. But for right now, this right here will be just fine for me. I'm confident with this equipment. If I happen to shoot a nail through my hand, I'll show you. Anyways, I'm gonna start cutting on this and get this stuff set up. With the boards cut, this is pretty much a mock-up of how it's going to be. That'll be down right here, so the far outside will obviously be, kind of easy. Inside will be obviously a lot steeper. So what this will do, this will actually give me the ability to actually put a gate in the middle somewhere to actually make this more of a challenge than what it would be, because everybody would just simply take the outside line, right on up smooth. Well, not so fast. This is what each piece is going to look like. Now there may be one or two that I don't put this, just to kind of change it up in the middle. I've got to drill a hole in every single one of them for the all thread to go through. So that's up next. So now it's time to set all these up to be anchored down, and then I'll just stack them right on top of each other and then re-anchor them again to make the staircase that I'm wanting. Now, I am using the nail gun. Down into here, this is a metal table. I verified that my nails are too short. They are not coming out of either side. You can see right there, they just simply do not go all the way through. So if you're going to nail something like this, make sure you've got proper clearances. So these are all put together. Now 2 feet tall is what I'm after. So I just kind of stacked them together just to see how high they would be. And I'm at 28 inches. So what that does is that gives me the opportunity to put all those in or add a couple of these in to kind of change things up. So now I got to go over there, get that all thread, get the other piece out, and start putting this together. I went and found a new piece of all thread, and I just put them all together. The all thread is all the way in, and now the fun part is going to be actually getting this thing set up, because this goes like this goes like that, and then that like that all the way through. It gets to be quite the challenge once you get a third of the way. But anyways, watch the show. Well, that was quite the thing. Looking at it here is like, well, that should be pretty good just like it is. But now, ended up with a triple climb right here. That might be a little bit of a challenge, but it should be okay to get up here. I think if you hit this at just the wrong spot, you're gonna be on this and this at the same time. Could be a little rough. Up top, I kind of opened these up a little bit to give a little bit more of a step. Ooh, now I got to try to stand this thing up, prop it, and then somehow use the rest of that wood over there to make legs. And also, come back with a Sawzall and actually cut the edges of this to kind of dress it. So I got a little ahead of myself. I got this thing stood up, went going with it, you know, got everything done. Had to get the wife out here to help me out with it. I think it looks pretty darn good. I mean, I think it turned out all right. Got these right here to kind of hold everything together. Now I did kind of mess up on one part, and that one part is dealing with this right here. It's kind of on an angle, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. It should be just fine. That looks like a lot of fun. Now, this right here should just stick right down into the dirt. Shouldn't be an issue. There it is in place. I could not have planned this any better. Look at this. I don't even need that piece anymore. All I need is just a little bit to bridge that together. I could not have planned that any better. I mean, well, maybe I could have. I mean, it's kind of on an angle, but regardless, that turned out great. All right, let's see what the 10.3 Class 1 truck can do here. Looks good. Ha! That's awesome. Perfect. And just for the heck of it, let's drive down it. Now let's take it up a steeper side here. Let's see here. Now right now, these edges are full of biting power, and as they get worn in, this may get tougher. I hope it gets tougher. When I went into this, I had an idea of what I wanted, and then I just kind of went for it. No real game plan other than a few ideas from the previous one that I built. Hopefully I was able to show enough to where if you want to build a spiral, you can get it done yourself. There are so many ways to do it. You don't need to add the spacers in the middle. You can just simply do the flat boards all the way around. or just get creative. That's what that's what the whole world of crawlers is about. And that's what I love about it, creativity. We don't need a perfectly manicured track. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth and banked. It can just be some rocks or bricks thrown on the ground. Hey, let's go have some fun. That's what you do with crawlers, guys. It's just a fun thing. The SCX10iii went right up it and down it, and I was able to make it up more towards the middle, and the middle obviously gets a little bit steeper. The edges of the boards are still nice and crisp. That's what I was meant to say in the video. So they're still real bitey, you know. I do have a feeling that once that gets traveled by, say, a competition level amount of vehicles, that edge is going to come off. And that's going to get more difficult. Yeah, but anyways, I'm happy with how it turned out. I do got to go back and finish the very top, the transition from that to the actual rope hanging area. And I've also got to take the Sawzall and come around the side to kind of contour that in. But those are the simple two little things I've got to do. Guys, hopefully you liked the video. That was quite interesting for me to put together as well. So I will put links in the description. And what I'll do is I'll put links to the truck that I tested it with, the 10.3, the Vidavon axles, the Treal wheels, the Jconcepts tires, the Holmes motor, all the stuff. It's down there. They are linked up from AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. Use those links. They help out the channel quite a bit. So guys, hopefully you liked the video. Check that description. Use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like. Smash the bell. And thank you all for watching.
If you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you really like it, ring that bell so you get all the new content when it comes on out. Now, starting up very soon, I'm going to start a giveaway for all channel members, and it is going to be monthly. It will be a giveaway, simple, easy payment way to double your return on your subscription fees. So yeah, you might want to check that out. Guys, thank you all for watching.